What's going on, everybody? How are you? Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. Sorry, I turned on and hey Crow, what's going on? Hey Vet, how are you? Happy, what do we say? Happy Veterans Day? Is that what we say nowadays? I don't think we say that. I think we say something like, thank you for your service. Something like that. I'm a veteran. I don't even know. No, but thank you, AV. Good. Thank you, Ambi. Yeah, so another week. I am going to tell y'all, I was really busy this week. I basically been doing stuff all like day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Friday night, I had my friend's birthday. My goodness, my lights are getting messed up. And then yesterday, I slept. I got some rest yesterday. Got some rest today. But it just happens. I don't know. Like, once you get... Like, I think you can tell, like, I'm a little... Like, I didn't even do anything to my face. Didn't even put my contacts in. Because, I'm just really tired. Well, I'm bidding hello, as these days got to say it before, Jay. Hey, Holtz, how are you? Yeah, you know, I'm just, as I was saying, I'm kind of tired. So, I decided to do my... Actually, you want to know the reason I didn't do my, contacts? Because I haven't gotten my new order of contacts in. So, my people I get my contacts, they want me to do daily contacts. And that's cool. Until you run out of contacts. So, waiting on that, and I have a few pairs left, but I don't want to waste them. But hey, Wit, how are you? How are you? Thanks for coming by. Where are my glasses, Wit? Well, Wit's seen me with glasses for a couple of times. So doing that, and we're gonna continue this. So if y'all have not been, let me go to another. What do you call it? What do you call this? Gameplay. Let's do that. So, if you're just joining us, I'll catch you up to where we are currently as soon as I can find my controller. And, so we're this group of people, we're on the boats, high seas, some shady people kind of kidnapped us, and now we've ran into a really big boat. All we know is that there's like these ghost things from the prologue. We don't know how that turns into the story, but so far no one's died. I kind of want to see some deaths. I realized that last stream that even though no one died and like you're supposed to beat the game, I kind of want to see some cool deaths. So if someone dies, I'm just putting it out right now. I'm not going to be upset about it. But for everybody else, how are you? You know, told y'all how I was. If y'all did not know, 33, it's not 33 Ronin, but the new game from the people who did Spiritfarer, they have a new game out, and you can do the alpha testing this weekend, so I meant to do that. Hey, Rouster, how are you? I'm just here, Rouster, just talking to people, just doing stuff, about to continue our playthrough. So I used to do daisies, hence the mirror in my stream. No, don't use it now. Rock thinks I live on a boat. You do live on a boat. You kind of came here. All I know is of you on a boat, Holtz. But welcome, Holtz. How was the rest of your trip? Lo-Fi, what's going on? What's going on, Lo-Fi? Good, mess around with Dungeons 4, pretty fun game. Dungeons 4, is that like Dungeons and Dragons? What up, Lo-Fi? So here, see the big boat I was telling you all about? We ran into it. Woo. There we go. Big boat. What is Dungeons 4? What type of game is this? You're the evil dungeon master and build an army to conquer the land. What? Like, is it top down? Like, what type of gameplay? Oh, that guy has a French manicure. That's cool. It's in RTS more or less. Okay, real-time strategy. It's like top-down RTS. Okay. Alright. Maybe I'll check it out. What's it on? What are y'all checking it out on, I guess I should say. I feel like they would get rust poisoning or something. If you were climbing like a rusty ladder like that. Maybe it's just me who thinks about that type of stuff. But, seems like it would have been a thing. I don't think there's any game sound. There's no game sound? None? You can't hear? Let me see. Let me see. No game sound, Crow? Let me know if y'all can't hear that, because if you can't, I can try. And on the line, you control creatures. Okay, let me know, Crow, if you have no game sound. Game sound, but it's low. Okay, okay, let me try to... Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. Because it's really loud for me. Let me see if I can raise that up a little bit. How about that? I hear it now. Okay. Let me know how loud it needs to get or whatnot.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. So yeah, as I was telling everybody, I was really busy this week. Super busy. What's over here?
Hey.
Okay. I guess he's not our friend. Not our friend. I didn't even get to see that. I'll go pick it up when I go down.
Whole place is a floating death trap.
But it's been like that for like the last 3 weeks. I haven't really been gaming too much. Man, these people are not my friend. That's what I am learning right now. It's been that time for me. I think I've told everybody, like, I don't force gaming. Like, I like streaming on Sundays because I guess it forces me, but no, it holds me accountable to beat games that I kind of want to play that I probably wouldn't unless I was streaming on Sundays. But as far as everything else, I haven't really been gaming that much. Oh, this is kind of where we were initially. Back, hey vet, had to put the kiddo to bed. Ooh. I saw a lot, but missed my home. Thought thank you for being so nice to my parents. No, your parents are super cool, Holtz. Told every retired person about you, so you might get an influx of 70s gamers. Nice! Your parents are so cool, Holtz.
Sign up for a trip to Creep Town.
Something about this place is making my hair stick up so far it's gonna jump out of my neck.
If y'all have not checked it out, Cowboy and Your Mama Knows did a video where I met up with Cowboy and Holtz. It was really cool. Holtz is a real person. I met Holtz's twin, Jay, and I met Holtz's parents. Both really great people. Just really fun time. Why was that even important for us to see that? I don't know. So I was excited. But yeah, Holtz, it was a really cool time. Thanks for coming to New York. I can't hear you, Purple. You are you can't hear me, Jay? What's going on? Y'all can't hear me? Hey, Cherry Man, what's going on? Y'all can't hear me? I don't know. Y'all tell me if you can hear or you can't. Someone to me with Vet. I see. No! Vet, are you in New York? Do you come to New York? I mean, I think I'm planning another meetup. I know Rouster's part of that.
Get back.
You know, we'll probably do another meetup sometime. I just haven't planned it. Rouster's probably like, we are? Yeah, I have to think about it. I have to get time. Right now, holiday is probably not the right time, so probably sometime after the new year. But I've met up with I've met up with Lo-Fi, I've met up with Wit, I've met up with Ambi. I met up with several people. A I just feel like this would be really yucky to walk barefoot on. You know what I mean? I hear you fine. Thanks, Crow. I don't know what's going on. People are telling me they can't hear. They can. Why would anyone voluntarily go to New York? Oh, simpleton. Because there's things to do. But you don't have taste, simpleton, so it makes sense why you would make that comment or ask that question. Totally get it. But there's quite a bit to do here in New York.
Oh. Thanks.
To tell you the truth, lots to do. New York's actually coming, like, there's a lot of places are still hurting from the pandemic. New York is really rebounding. Like, there's a lot of people now. Like, a lot. So, yeah, I wish I would have gotten to meet Holton Pro. Hey, Chariot, we'll do it sometime, Chariot, man. We'll definitely meet up. We'll definitely meet up sometime.
What the hell is this fucking
Gotta plan it. Everyone's, let's do that.
Dude.
I wish I would have got my neck of woods in Virginia. Bet you're in Virginia?
We are in the
I didn't know you were in
coordinates.
Virginia. There's a lot of people from Virginia. TK9's in Virginia. Ash is in Virginia. I thought for some reason I thought you were like in Minnesota. I don't know why I thought that. Army, it was the best purple. There was a car chase. We saw a UFO. That was crazy. That was so crazy.
Yeah, man. This whole run shot from the
from
bottom.
crashing, and
We already
it was
tried.
lo-fi.
Didn't exactly work out.
I forgot about the meteor, but you're exactly right. Like, that was such a crazy time. I actually wrote about it in my diary.
Get anywhere without
I hear you loud and clear. That's awesome. Thanks. What is a distributor?
So, okay, what exactly is a distributor?
I have
cap?
some family in
Now,
VA.
pretend you're talking to someone
I
who
moved
doesn't
back to
know
my
anything
home
about
state,
those.
Virginia, this past May. Was in Minnesota for the last 12 years. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't. I remember the first timers, but I remember the first time where I was on the dance revolution, seeing you in the tennis uniform. Great time in France. Hey,
Gotta take advantage and look around for a way out of here.
oh my goodness. Tennis skirt. Those are the days.
I might have gotten things kind of wrong back there. I may have kind of.
Where you were doing DDR backwards? That was crazy.
Come to the conclusion that maybe, you know, you're working some kind of.
Like I said, I totally would not be upset if I like got all these people
Obviously, that's
killed
not true. They're being
in
just
this
as bad
game.
to you as they are to us. So, yeah.
Allow me to translate. He's saying that he's sorry.
Well,
Well, your apology is kinda accepted.
cool.
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 Cool. Who am I? Am I still this dude? Okay, I'm still this dude.
What happened here?
Gangland, 1924 British archaeologists have gone missing. There's mountains, Iraq. Huh. Hajjus arrived in the kingdom of September last year with the state goal of unearthing something. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Because that ties... Wait, did you read that article? That actually ties to something we did before. I'm playing Dungeons for Exile because it came out to Game Pass. So Game Pass.
Listening to your stupid bickering, I'll get that.
That's cool.
Real creepy.
Roster, do you do Luna at all?
I am now.
I feel like you would like Luna. I was watching Squid's show yesterday, and he was doing a lot of the Luna playthrough stuff.
What do you think this ship was?
Like a cargo carrier. That's what we think it was.
Great. Of all the places I'm gonna die on.
Interesting, interesting. My listeners lives in Powhatan, Virginia. Did I say that?
I'm really scared.
Powhatan, yeah. Hey, Sanchez, how are you? So glad to see you again, Sanchez. I seen the Statue of Liberty in NYC. You did, Jay. Jay, how did you enjoy the rest of the trip? Yeah, I was doing it backwards, hence why I noticed you in your uniform. Hey, Rudix, popping in. Thanks, Rudix, for saying hey. We're just playing a little Man of Medan. As I said before, a lot of people think this is the worst one of the Dark Pictures, but so far, I don't think so. The story is a little captivating to me. And, whoa, let's do this. Let's do this. Is this gonna be
I wonder why this was ripped off.
Hey, dog! Not as cute as Remy, though. Shit, mascot. Okay. But yeah. I have a Luna, but I haven't played it much of late. I should check it out more, but I've heard they are losing a lot of games. I think they're losing and gaining games. Oh, they're speaking French. Hmm. Interesting. The article about 24 missing archaeologists. Yeah, but did you see where they were, Wit? Did you see where the archaeologists were? And I wonder if you're thinking what I'm thinking about what that ties into.
Just living our lives, Conrad.
Wish we would have fused it all together as it was weeks apart. Holtz, that would have been cool if we had saw Chariot Man, but Cowboy got to see them all.
Ghosts.
And Sanchez, how are you feeling about your Denver Nuggets?
Yeah.
They're doing well. This guy's ear. Oh yeah, they cut his ear. I forgot. I was like, his ear looks funny, but they cut his ear.
Let's hope we don't
They
run
cut
across
the
any
ear.
ghosts. We got our hands
You're
full.
currently on the train heading home, so I may be in and out. No worries, Cherry Man. Which train? I know you live up in the Bronx, so what is that? 456?
And I guess he was.
Or the 123?
Sounds like nobody liked it very much down there. So.
Hey, Severin, how are the twins? Where have you been, Severin? Are you getting sleep? Your grandparents are your parents around? Tell us what is going on with those kids. So excited.
What?
If you don't know, y'all, Severin Evans had twins. What was it, Severin? About 7 weeks ago?
What you're saying?
About 7 weeks?
Super ghosts.
The other game.
Right.
Yes, what?
We just have to stay
Exactly.
calm and focus on getting out of here.
I just wish I knew what the fishermen were planning.
Guy's wearing contacts. They're probably looking for gold.
Look, those meatballs are probably just looking.
They don't seem to want to go away, and they are still here, so that's super cool.
I mean, what
Except
if
for twin on my birthday. They were born on your birthday? Twins on twins? Ooh.
What do we do?
We wanted an adventure, right? Yeah.
We wanted an adventure, right? So let's adventure the shit out of this popsicle stand.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, okay, really? You think I'm not up to it? I don't really care. I just
Rest
wanna
in
get
peace,
this
sleep.
thing
I know.
Duke.
Go
So
Nuggets,
you
but
all
Spurs
wouldn't
look
be
dangerous
growing
this
up,
year.
helping me out, and
Wamba
maybe trying to get
Wamba.
back to whatever's left of
Victor
our
Wamba Wamba.
That's it.
We'll see. He's got it like, he's tall.
Well, we're not
He's a
gonna do anything from
rookie.
in here.
But you know I'm going for
Keep
my
running
Rockets,
around and try to
Sanchez.
find a
Gotta
way
go
out.
for my Rockets. Go Knicks. Knicks are doing alright, Cherry, man. Knicks are doing alright. Yeah, I mean, sort of shocked the time couldn't have been more perfect. 2 hours from being the 29th. Let's see what this is. Oh, this was a lucky guess of a move. Let's kick it open.
Hey, look what I found over here.
He found it. He found a way out. No, we don't want that. We already looked at that.
Fuck!
This guy seems a little...
Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can get it off.
It would be really helpful if he helped him. Let's see this. Let's see. Nope, we already seen this. Are you ever missing something? Missing something? Can I use these? Can I use these? I don't think I can use these. Enjoyed my youth tour. Enjoyed the tour bus, Statue of Liberty, Empire State. That's cool, but they don't. That's cool, Jay. That's cool. You know, I've never been to the Statue of Liberty. I can see it from my office, but I actually never have been. I don't know. Just never made it that way. Oh, they're still talking. But they don't seem to whine or cry much at all. That's good. In fact, they seem like gigglers. They're always chuckling like trolls. Like, I always think of like twins as trolls. They're definitely keeping it up, Sarah. in real life achievements right there. We have 2 twins. Severin's a twin and Jay. And we have the twin pair, Jay and Holtzen, in the chat. How cool is that? I don't know what it is. The odds of that. It's crazy to me. But, hey. I'm glad to have experienced it. Now, what is going on? She doesn't want to do anything. We already saw this thing. I feel like we already saw this. It's one of those things like I'm supposed to go like see everybody again. Okay, here. There we go.
Any luck?
I can't get it open.
Always laughing about something seems like number 4. What is number 4, Chariot Man? Oh, you're on the 4. I gotcha. I gotcha. I know where you're at. You wait much, really. My girl is dependable, and my parents seem keen to help me out, so I haven't been too deprived of them on. That's good, Severin. That's good. Definitely if your parents are there helping you out.
I think we just gotta find out.
You want me to just smash through this wall?
My sister never had twins, but I did.
sure.
Is it
Big
even
man
fair or
on
possible? I
campus.
think it is, right? Because isn't it like,
Distraction. This is gonna be
genetic? Aren't twins genetic?
Conrad.
I thought they were. Or I guess I think some twins are genetic, right? We're gonna barricade him. He may die. Let's do it. But it looks like that door opens out. So how are you barricading them? Okay, it pushes in. Looked like it was good. That would have been hilarious, by the way, if the door was like, you opened it, goes out.
Run! Hey! What the hell?
Oh. Oh, jeez, he's gonna get her. They just left her? I didn't mean to do. I'm pretty sure I said to her. Oh, I guess he ran. Oh, that stinks. I hope we get that guy killed.
We need to keep going.
But they're not gonna do anything to her.
We have to go back for Fliss. I'm the reason she got snagged.
No way. No heroics.
He like
We gotta
screwed
get as far
up.
away from here
That's
as we
not
can.
cool. Sometimes running families, not indigo twins. There you go, Crow Resin. Always got the answer. Crow knows all. Crow, are you really good at trivia? Like, I have a friend who's like super good at trivia. Like, do you go to trivia? I guess let me rephrase that. Do you go to trivia nights? Because I feel like you would be really good. Like, that's a whole thing, by the way. Like, my friend, he like always is going to trivia. Sam. And he wins. He wins like a lot. I'm a twin. Mom and Honor twins. Grandma was a twin. Grandpa was a triplet, actually. Yeah, screw my genetics, definitely. Hey, well, it could be good luck. I'm sure some cultures that's considered good luck. I'm pretty good at Jeopardy. No, never done a trivia night. You should do it. Kerr, I think you'd be pretty solid at it. Like, and there's actually decent prizes in that. If you have time, of course.
And then there's the mystery of the smelly socks.
I'm decent at some trivia, but not... Like, I feel like anything pop culture, I would miss out. Anything news... Anything modern news, I would probably do well. That's interesting. How would a rat survive at sea? Like, if this thing has really been just in the ocean for like 60 years, how would the rat still be alive? I'm just saying. Like, how would that... That doesn't make sense, right? Unless there was like a lot of Twinkies or something, which is possible. But even then, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, you gotta think, like, 60 years and that rat survived. Or it's like a generation of rats. Oh my gosh, there was a ghost! There was a ghost! Who was that?
I just want to know where the hell they all went.
Pretty sure I saw a ghost.
Dozens of people on board. Hundreds.
How could they all just vanish and leave all of their stuff behind?
Something doesn't add up.
Pretty sure I saw a ghost.
Where's the "you are here" arrow?
In the future, Puerto Rican mom, Canadian, biracial, Germany, Japanese father. Hopefully they don't ask their race because I don't know what to tell them except human. I'm sure you'll figure something out. I mean, there's a lot of people who have been interracial prior to your kids. But you'll figure something out. You'll figure it out. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oklahoma, Crawford Deer. I'm certain glad Oklahoma, blah, 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 which is probably the best. That's cool. Gotta go for now, honey. There's somebody. Robert.
Spooky.
Yeah, that was. That's really close to that toilet. That's kind of gross. Kind of gross. What's in here? Nothing. I'm kind of lost now. No, I'm not. Let's see. Did he go this way? Guess he's in the latrine. Or el baño, as they say
God, I wonder if Fliss is okay.
in another language.
Tough cookie.
What are they doing to her?
Jay, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Just hope for the best, okay?
We got the one drop rule. Simpleton.
Fucking
Rares are mixed up in biracial, so it makes sense. Depends on which port. A lot of them are, but it depends on some. Because I think, depends.
What is this place?
Engine room?
Well, is there anything we
Definitely
can use
think you have the Taino
The distributor cat back.
indigenous people that I don't think live in Puerto Rico anymore. But some are. I'm not going to say all of them are. The reason I say that, and Simpleton can maybe attest, because I feel like a lot of the island Caribbean Hispanic cultures always like to prove they're like, we're the most European. There's like a lot of, what is the word I'm looking for?
Engineer's log.
I don't know. There's a lot of like internalized racism is I guess the word I would use. But I agree they are, but would they ever say that? That's the whole thing. You know? But maybe they would. I know many would, but I just feel like anytime I talk to a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of times they don't. They don't. Where's Medan? I don't know. I don't know. It's up. I just, hey, Ronan Storm, what's going on? Just reading anime all day today. Which anime were you reading? Puerto Rican Thanos are officially extinct. There are people with Thanos DNA on the island. They are extinct. That's what I said. I said they're not there. That's the indigenous people of them. But they're gone. And then you have many Puerto Ricans from slave, like with African ancestry.
I just can't believe this is
Many with
happening.
Spanish ancestry.
What the hell happened to Brad?
You think he's still on the dude?
Your guess is as good as mine.
But again, I feel like they always claim that European blood. Some people in chat check out Swords Master showing stuff. Race is something people get hung up on that I could frankly give a damn less about. I feel like you could have said that quicker. Frankly, give a damn. Such some people use it as a means of attacking your character. Attacking your character! Like video game character?
Oh, this is nice.
Maybe maybe
I kind of want to play. Speaking of characters, I kind of want a different one. I don't like this guy. Like, he's not a likable dude. Hey, look at his shirt. It says Salem. Kind of like the game we were playing with the witches. A lot of tie-ins in this thing. I don't like this guy because he's... I don't know, he's just not... I don't know, he's just not doing it for me. Just not doing it for me. You seen Ghosts? Who are you going to call? He-Man. I mean, Ghostbusters. No, you're going to call Ghostbusters the real superheroes of the superhero world. As I said before. What is this? Skull of a rat? Interesting. I was called more Scottish and Irish in USA and Canada than literally Scottish or Irish people. I wonder why. You know what I mean? Like how people call my father a colonizer and a racist Nazi, etc. because he is a white German man. And the horrible things other Japanese people say about my mother for it also. Interesting. Well, how does your father deal with it? I'm sure he has a take on that. I feel like, are we supposed to go down this way? Kind of don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way. Dang it! Missed my opportunity. I wanted to go the other way. There's another hallway I wanted to go check out first. Should have saw that. Have you saw the Frozen Empire trailer? For Frozen Empire for Ghostbusters 2? Actually, I haven't. I meant to watch it today. I actually did. I meant to watch it today on YouTube, but I forgot. Is it good? He just ignores it, but that doesn't make it okay. True. There's a lot of things, though, that aren't okay. But at the same time, I'm like, what I think is it your fight to fight? I don't know. Something I always think about. Like people who get upset for other people. I think that I agree with it to a degree. But at the same time, I think like a lot of times we should say something when... say something, but also take the lead sometimes. Like, it's gonna be good. All Ghostbusters are good, simpleton. Duh. All of them. Even the all-female cast Ghostbusters was good. I don't know why that one gets so much hate.
Not worth it.
But in Ghostbusters universe, that one does not get a lot of love. But I actually like that one better than the one that just came out. Like, the one that just came out was okay, but I like the all-female cast one better than that one. I feel like this guy would have saw them. Like you're in this creepy boat place, he would probably be looking everywhere with his flashlight, you know what I mean? And he would have probably saw them. Nope, you're wrong. What? Prove me wrong. How? How, simpleton?
Arrête de crier, j'essaie d'entendre ce qui se passe.
Je crie pas.
Ta gueule. Je veux savoir où sont les autres.
How prove me wrong? The all-female was a... No, it wasn't. It was pretty good. I just think the humor was different. What are y'all doing for the holidays, by the way? Just curious. You won't say anything about that, what most people say about him, but talk about me and my sister and older brother or mother, and he will do or say something about it. It's like what most parents are. Very protective. Very protective of it. Do they say that about you, Severin? No, that movie, no, it was decent. I just feel like it's a different type of humor. Like, there was its moments. It's like kind of like Ocean's 8 versus Ocean's 11. Don't get me wrong, Ocean's 11 is pretty good, but Ocean's 8 was also really good in my opinion. I just think it's a different type of humor.
Good God, why do I need to see
But I thought it had its moments. Like, the new one had its moment. Like, they all have their moments. Like, don't get me wrong. The first one is just purely a moment. But all the others, like, have moments. And have, like, more cheesy moments. Who is it? Holtz, you like 2, right? Someone likes 2 a lot.
What was that?
I forget. Someone really likes Ghostbusters 2. I have to think about it. But if you give me a second, I'll remember who it is. Someone really likes that one. Oh, Obi! Obi likes Ghostbusters 2. That's who it is. Sure. That's why I was in New York. Yeah, I know it was. Bro, 2 anime I have not put down is Swordsmaster's Youngest Son and Beginning, Middle, and End by reading for 1 month straight. Wow. So, the book I was reading, I think I told y'all, it wasn't a manga, but it was like, a graphic novel, was Kill or Be Killed. I really like that, and someone told me they're making it into a Netflix series. Kill or Be Killed. I liked it. I mean, I think the ending was kind of like, I'm not too sure, but Kill or Be Killed. Really, really enjoyed that. It's kind of a different... See, okay, wait. Before I go following her, I want to go check out some other stuff. Okay, I can't go this way. Alright. She already...
Wait a minute. We've been here before.
We have?
I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
I swear
kitchen.
We've been here before, Alex. Have you been leading us in circles?
This is a kitchen. Why would we have come to a kitchen? When did I switch characters? Jeez.
Jesus.
What are they eating? Are these cannibal
What is it?
rodents?
Nothing.
I don't
You
get it.
wanna know.
What?
You
what
put
does
me
that mean?
on top kill
Why did you
or
tell
be
me?
killed too. Oh, how'd you like it, Wit? Did you read it all? Did we talk about this? The female movie sucked. There's a good female comedian out there, but only one in that movie with Melissa. The rest were just awful. Men do comedy better. It's how we deal with things. I think no women. Ah, my gosh, Severin, what a sexist comment. What a sexist comment. Melissa McCarthy wasn't even the funniest comedian in that one.
Soup du jour, mademoiselle.
What are you talking about?
if
Let
you
me
know
go
your
look
way
at
around
this.
the
Let me go
kitchen.
look at this. Let me
babe.
go look at this.
Once we settle down, I will be your personal chef de cuisine.
Yeah, Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon. Like, those are all solid comedians. Are you kidding me? Those are all solid comedians. I was a Ghostbuster. You were a Ghostbuster, Holtz? Did you get called on? Was a minute ago, though. Wait, you should talk about it. Ambi really knows Kill or Be Killed really well.
I'm thinking we gotta go through here.
It's not a sex, it's an observation. That's No, you made a generalization. That's what you did. It was not an observation. An observation would be like, when I observe things, you made a huge generalization. You said, like, a thing about men and all women and how all men deal with things, which isn't true. I had the Marshmallow Man from the film. It's probably worth a ton of money, Jay. If you still have it. It's the funniest person out of those female actors in that movie. It's my opinion, so it can't be wrong. Oh, now. Observations and opinions. Okay. Glad we clarified it. Well, to me anyway. Well, that's your opinion. That's to you anyway. That's your opinion. I get it, Severin. There wasn't a 26 Ghostbusters in my mind. Has some supernatural event been erased? There was!
What? What?
There's something in here with us. Didn't you? I mean, did you hear anything?
Chill out, chick. This chick needs to chill
I
out.
saw
She's
something.
gonna get
He
us
was
killed.
moving in the shadows.
Silver Surfman has never been funny. Probably just rats.
Rats. Probably just rats.
To me,
So what?
either, so not sure
Don't
what
fucking
people
laugh
see
at
in
me.
her. It's just not your type of comedy, though, Severin. That's the whole thing. Like, there's different types of comedies. It's like Tim Allen. Tim Allen is just not funny to me. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, Tim Allen's not funny. Like, obviously people like him. He's made a career out of it.
Cool it, Jay. We don't have a lot of options. It's gotta be this way.
Yeah, how did the Marvels do? What do you mean the Marvels do? It bombed, I bet. The Marvels? What Marvels? Like the Marvel movies or that?
Okay.
Love a lot of Ed Brubaker arms, but Kill to Be Killed and Femme Fatale are my favorite.
Crappy chapel.
She-Hulk, I never watched
Not
it,
my
but
scene, you know?
bet it bombed. I don't think Tim Allen's funny. He's just strange.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Uh-oh.
Ghosts?
Ghosts.
There are ghosts?
Ghosts.
Well, no,
Ghostbusters.
There's no such thing as.
Well, you know that, and I know that, but do the ghosts know that?
I don't know. You have to ask Disney.
Listen,
But that
sure,
doesn't
it's
mean,
freaky
like, there's a
and
lot of,
disgusting
like,
and it's a little depraved,
there's a
but
lot of
just
things
as
that
much
bomb,
alive.
and they don't have,
They
like,
are going to stay dead.
women characters. You know what I mean? Like, technically, Sex and the City is a giant comedy. Didn't bomb. Those aren't, like, comedians. But tons of, like, comedy in that.
Hey, we got a name on this guy.
What are they even
Bridesmaids. Constantly quoted.
doing? Ghost ship for all
Didn't
eternity sounds
bomb.
like a good plan, eh?
But it's lots of
Here's
funny
where they're
stuff
from
in
and where
that.
they're going.
Kristen Wiig,
You're
I think,
dead
is in
and
that.
you're not, so
What's another one? Oh, what's the stupid one with the chick who ruined her career? Lindsay Lohan.
Look at this one. Like for a kid or something.
I forget how Lindsay Lohan ruined her career too.
Yes.
I just know
That's
she
little baby
did.
Dracula. Right
But
there.
yeah,
Those are his parents,
that's what I would
and they're
say.
lying in the dirt from their
Yeah, the Marvels
tree.
bomb. Just looked it up. I saw the Marvels on Friday and I enjoyed it. It was really good. There you go. It's personal preference. I haven't seen the Marvels. I don't even know what the Marvels are. Told you, I am not good at pop culture. There's a rat in there. Oh. It's an interesting body. Let's go. Is this even human?
Look at this. It's insane.
Let me go with that.
Is it even human?
Because that was my
Was
reaction.
it ever human?
what is the deal with this place?
That is some bad mojo, dude.
Okay, leave. Now.
Bad
Leave,
mojo.
leave, leave.
It's not the fact that it's women that makes it bomb pro. It's sticking women in place of men when they are the target audience. Sticking women in the place of men when they are. How do you know they're the target audience? When they're target audience, that's dumb. Most women don't like superhero movies or comics, but that's why they're. Well, I wouldn't say most women don't like superhero
Serious
movies or
lawsuit
comics.
caskets.
I think that they're trying to expand their demographic.
Well, that's one way.
You know, I think like thinking that that's the reason they do it. Like, okay, what is the movie? Like, there's several superhero movies with women in it that have done well. And there's some that are just poorly written. Just like there's some male superhero movies that are poorly written.
What is it?
Look!
Crap.
Seriously? Are you trying to freak me out?
Huh?
That wasn't cool.
Can we just get out of here?
This one has a lot more jump scares than the other ones. How long is this boat? They've been walking for a second.
Please hurry. I'm done sightseeing.
Roger that.
We gotta get Fliss. No time to lose.
How did these lights turn on?
What the hell is making that sound?
What's that?
Why so spick and span?
The female screws. Okay, hold on. Let me see this. Some do, but it's mostly men. I don't know. I think like some. I just think it's that the writing in the the thing. Female ghost movies like a long Saturday Night Live Melissa McCarthy skit, which is not what I wanted from a Ghostbuster movies. I like Bridesmaids McCarthy movies, but not when it's taking over another IP. It wasn't taking over another IP. I think it was good. Like I said, I think they all have their moments. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy is funny, no doubt. More of a physical type of comedy like Chris Farley. You see, I thought she was like the third funniest comedian on that movie. I read 3 articles talking about how good The Marvels is, but it received almost no advertising, which is think why it's not doing well. I had no idea about the movie. I've never even heard about it, Rouster, so I totally hear what you're saying on this one. Alright, it's mostly men because the biggest audience for comic books and super movies are men. Even the comic movies about women are mostly watched by men. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're trying to like broaden the category. And obviously they have some marketing that's saying like, hey, let's go do it. Like to get this sign off, it's not just like, let's stick a woman in there and like do whatever. I just think that's a false narrative, right? Like just do. I was never called on though. Can't remember putting my number. Makes sense. So please dial your New York and Holtz to get me to catch ghosts. Ghost, do you have a blaster thing, Holtz? Right, if that marshmallow figure is original Whoops. But check that. It might find Stay Puft and old age wrestling figures. Jay, you definitely need to do that. If y'all have that type of stuff, definitely. Okay, where's Remy? He's going like I heard something. I was like, where's Remy? I think it doesn't do well because Disney movies are just going downhill in general. Then that could be a reason too. Right? There's a reason why they brought Bob Iger back, but there's a reason also that Bob Iger's not doing well. You know, he can't just turn on the magic like they once did.
What the fuck? Don't touch it. Why did you touch it?
That was a good question. Why would you touch that? Like, why would you touch that? Like, this one has the most, like, questionable actions, in my opinion. Like, there's a decaying body. Let me touch it. Normal people don't do that. I don't let me say normal people. The average reaction is not to touch that.
Connie?
A blaster? It is a blaster. It's a proton blaster thingamajiggy. I know what it's called, Holtz. I just couldn't think of the name.
Connie?
There's a lot of countries around Captain Marvel.
I can shout if I want. Connie!
A lot of Marvel fans don't like the way it was handled.
Where the hell did he
Interesting. South Park Enter the Pandaverse was the biggest hit of recent I can recall as a Paramount Plus exclusive, mind you. Paramount Plus. There was another really good Paramount Plus that I wanted to see. Can't remember it though. Okay, is this girl on their side? Because she kind of like knows them.
Where are you taking me?
Now, why would I tell you?
Lower deck workshop. Find a way to escape. Danny, find the others. Okay. How am I going to escape, Danny? Let me see.
Tell me where we are going, damn it!
Seems like there's going to be some quick time events down here. I'm going to have to, like, get ready. Because in order to escape this dude, I'm going to probably have to jump over some stuff. And all they were doing is making fun of all the pairing going on. What is this? Fun of all the pandering going. Well, but there's always been pandering going on. That's the thing. There's always been pandering. Like, literally, black exploitation films are called or purely about pandering. That's why they're called black exploitation films. Like, anything about Western films. Like, in fact, like, most marketing is you're pandering to some type of crowd. It's just we call it something different. It's like a different crowd.
Back off.
Well, she was really, really silent about that.
Come on.
I thought Marvel was okay, but quick like Thor, Love, and Thunder. I thought. See, I need to watch this thing, Marvels. I'm out of the loop on this. I grew up in the 90s. We grew up watching South Park and American Pie. Not Severin, you said you were 28. Okay, so that means you technically, if you were 28, but you were born on September 28th. So I'm going to say you're 29 now. That meant you literally were born in like 1994. The 90s were over probably before you were watching South Park. Like, you can't claim to be like a 90s growing up when you were born halfway through the 90s. Like, you can't do that. Like, that doesn't work. 29, correct. So if you were 29, you can't claim to be like, I grew up through the 90s. Like, you don't even remember 60% of the decade. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't work. And I doubt you were watching South Park in like 1997 or 98. I born in September 9th for. Oh, there's a lot of September babies. I did grow up in the 90s and early 2000s, but the way you said it, 32 does, it counts. But the way you said it, you're like, I'm a 90s kid. Like, you did grow up, but I wouldn't claim you to be like representing the 90s. That's what I'm saying. I was a child in the 90s and that's growing up, isn't it? But you were more of a kid of the 2000s. You know what I mean? Like, that's your grouping. Like, yes, you're like born you're like in the middle of the decade, but I wouldn't say like you're in the late 90s. It's like when I hear people who are like, I grew up in the 80s, and they're like born in 88. It's like, yeah, I guess yes, you but you missed most of the 80s. Okay, born in the 90s, grew up in the early 2000s. Happy, yeah, Severin, I'm not just saying, like, if I had someone on 90s trivia, stop. I probably would pick the person who, like, and they said, hey, I grew up in the 90s. I need someone on my trivia team. First, I'm taking Kerr Resin. But the second person, if I know I have a category in the 90s, and they're like, I need someone who knows children's 90s culture, I'm going to probably go with the person who was born in the 80s, right? Like, somewhere like mid-80s to cover the 90s. Just like the person who's like, for the early 2000s, I'm going to probably pick you. That's all I was saying. But yes, I agree. I feel better now.
Keep moving.
Oh my goodness, how am I going to get away from this dude? There we go. These are called hybrids. In store. Hybrids? He can even play World of Warcraft, Miss or Pender. Oregon Trail. Like, those are 90s games. Like, you know what I mean? We're in the World's Carmen San Diego. It's actually like an 80s game. So we're not picking on Severin. We're not gonna pick on Severin. He's got twins. He's a new parent, y'all. We're not gonna pick on him. What is that?
All right, come out. Show yourself.
Run away!
Damn it.
You have the flashlight.
This fucking place is cursed.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us here. I don't get that. He brought us here. It's super. We still have most of the stuff of the 90s and the early 2000s. We had the beepers, the parachute pants, and all that stuff still. Parachute pants? I don't even call parachute pants. The beepers? I grew up, we had a PS1, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and I get it. You can have stuff of the 90s, but that doesn't mean you were like grew up through the 90s. Like that, I mean, it's not an insult. I'm not insulting you. Evans is speaking. I watched SWAT and Street Sharks. I owned a PS1 game. Look at y'all trying to like prove your 90s credentials. Like you're gonna be talking about like Mighty Max and so look at Ronin Storm 7 taking offense to this. They're not taking offense. Y'all are taking offense. PS2 came out in what, 2010? Don't quite remember really. Same Evans. I still have my PS1 in my collection. Evans. I was literally born in the 90s, Purple. I didn't say you weren't. I'm just saying the way you said it was like you grew up through the 90s, but I feel like by the time your probably first memories were like, you were already at 1998, 1999. Like, Spice Girls had already like blown up and blown out. You know what I mean? No Doubt had already had all their greatest hits by this time. Like, some of the best movies of the 90s had already occurred during, like, that's what I'm saying. The 90s don't need to prove it. I think you're right, girl. That's...
What was that noise? What are you talking about? I don't want to hear anything from
Bro,
you.
I bet you in real life, and I'm not believing your pretend age with the secret water drinking. Holtz, you met me in real life, Holtz. You saw me in real life. My pretend age. No. My pretend age is the same. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I'm literally... I take it as a compliment. But no. I wouldn't be so tired if I was younger. That's how you know I'm just warned. She actually moved before the sound, so that was kind of weird. But no, my pretend age. What is my pretend age, by the way? What do you think my pretend age is? Who mentioned Mighty Max? What are you talking? I said I just remember the cartoons when I was a teenager. My first memories were 1997, actually. 1997. Tupac Shakur.
Please, you don't have to do this.
That's what I remember, 1997. Princess Diane. Wasn't that 97 as well? I was born in 1986 with Holtz. We remember the... Jay? I can hear Jay's voice saying that. That's funny. I don't control when I was born, but I know this. I think my generation around 94 and earlier were the last generation to understand each other. Now kids live... This always happens. This always happens. Once generations get close to like that late 20s, 30-year-old range, they don't want to be associated with the younger generation. It always happens. It happened with like the younger millennials, the older millennials, the Gen Xers. It always happens. They're like, we're the last generation who did X, Y, Z. And it's because like y'all like start growing up. It's hilarious. Just always happens. Right around like 27, 26, 27, 28. That's when people start like, my generation was the last of X, Y, Z. Oh my goodness. And you can't control when you were born, but you can control the statements you make, Severin. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know why people compliment me being young when I was 32 years old. I don't know because I don't do drugs or smoke. Hey, that's Ronin Storm. That's like that's a good thing. A person is a child of whatever decade they turn 13 in. Your most formative teen years.
But we gotta keep moving and find Olsen.
Oh my goodness. Would I agree with that one? Yeah, I guess so. I'll take that. I'll take that over someone born in the middle of the decade claiming that that's their decade. I'll say it like that. When I was growing up, I was not allowed inside until the lights came on. When I grew up, I was not allowed inside until the lights came on. Nobody had internet unless you were rich or something, and that was crappy dial-up. What do you mean when the lights came on? So you stayed outside the house until your parents turned on the lights? That's some hardcore stuff there, Severin. Oh, heck no, put us millennial with Gen Z. Oh, geez, our nieces or nephews. I'm not saying, Ron. I'm saying you're younger millennial. Now, 94 is like millennial, Gen Z though, Ronin Storm. 94, 95, 96, that's all like Gen Z. Oh no, you're 50 at best. You're no way older than my older brother. These kids don't know what a woman is. Wait, these kids don't know what a woman is or whatever. Oh my, Severin, I swear I never come across transgender philosophies except when you come on this channel. But they are perpetually online. But I think, as I said, this is an older conversation than just today. Victimizing himself all the time, always complaining about something. Yeah, no, we aren't like every generation says this about the prior one. What about me and Evans, born in the beginning? Ronin Storm, you're born in the beginning of the night. You're 90-91. That is much more in line with someone to say at least I grew up in the 90s than someone 94. Because at least you were like 7 or 8. You like remember your birthday parties at like a Chuck E. Cheese or something. That was in the 90s. But 94, like you're like pushing it. It's like you're 5 in 99. That's all I'm saying. Street lights purple. Oh, okay. I was like, were they turning on the lights in your house? That's literally what I thought. In my mind, I was like, that's hardcore. You don't come home until the street lights come on purple. Okay. I got it. I thought like you don't come home till we put these living room lights on. I was like, I've never heard of that. But it's a technique, and I'm sure you're a great person for it. Dang, why can't I see these stupid things? I was born saying, but I really grew up in the 80s and 90s. That's how I see it anyway. See, I agree with that one, Roster. 93 was in Australia. 94 USA held the FIFA World Cup. They did. I believe Brazil won it. That's when I started following sports. But if you wait too long to come back after the street lights came on, you got into trouble too. Yeah, I would think that would get you in more trouble if you didn't come. If you came home too early. I see. So my friend Hal was born in 94, I guess. He was my friend Hal in 94. He's more Gen Z or 2000 kid. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ron? Sorry. He, my friend, Hal isn't. Oh, hold on. I'm about to die. This dude's about to kill himself. Let me follow. I've been following this story. Let me follow this. She needs to get away.
What the hell?
A good question. Find the others. So this dude. Take that flashlight. A lot of video games, a flashlight is actually a weapon. Alan Wake. Let's go back. Can we go back? Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get that one.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Anyone there? Oh my goodness, 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 that freaked me out. That freaked me out. I did not expect to see that. How are people saying this is the worst one? There are literally more jump scares in this thing, like, than any of the other ones so far. Like, they just, like, pop out. I'm not sure if that's just because of ghosts. You went outside and found your friend. Okay, let me see what you're saying. You went outside, you found your friends, they go find other friends, you wander outside and do things that kids do, play ball, cause trouble, etc. Normal kid things, I thought anyway. That's what kids still do. My friend, I am on my iPhone 5 still purple. You're on your iPhone 5? What are you talking? That makes you. So what? That makes you like a '90s kid? I don't know. Why won't my iPhone 5 resume? I owned it since launch. The first iPhone 5. When did that come out? I don't own iPhones. Then before you knew it, you gathered up all the kids in the neighborhood, had enough to play baseball or hockey games, stuff like that. Played with sticks and rocks. Sticks and rocks. Look at someone trying to legitimize his old school ways. We play with sticks and rocks. Sticks and stones might break my bones. I love it. I love it. You in between my oldest two brothers thought you all don't look. Though you don't all look it. Yeah, well, Rouster goes to the gym a lot. Hey, that creepy, sexy face, you need to put humor. That jump scare is nothing. What are you talking about, Ronan Storm? That, I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting. I'm going to have to go back. All I saw was the eyes looking at me. I'm fairly young, but the generation born after children, they are definitely different. Anyone in any generation before mine, we had a similar upbringing. Those after, that's a totally different world. So I actually had a discussion with one of my analysts. So she just wrote an article. She was published on an article about like the Gen Z workforce. Super proud of her, by the way. And she's Gen Z, you know. And this is my thing. I don't necessarily believe in different generations. Hold on. Let me say it. I don't necessarily believe in different generations. What I believe is in different classes. And so, like, if we, like, when I see snapshots of, like the baby boomers, that wasn't all baby boomers' experience, right? If I see a snapshot of, like, Gen X, that's not all Gen X. The same thing for millennials or Gen Z or just so many. I think it's, like, instead of generations, I like to think of things as, like, socioeconomic statuses during a time frame. So in reality, I think I could split up every generation by like 4 different categories. At least 4. And then when I add in different parts of like the world, or like in the United States, I'm just going to use that. Like the different parts of the country, it's going to look vastly different. And so I think it's kind of funny when we for things as like millennial, Gen X, Gen Z. But overall, I just think like what dictates things have much more to do with your socioeconomic status and where you grew up than like the year you were born. That's me personally. It's somebody didn't look younger than their age. Class crew pop-up face. It was, yeah, but Ronan Storm, I don't know why people think this one's worse, Ronan Storm. That's all I'm saying. Apparently it's old school ways, considering now you go outside here in Atlanta, Georgia, and you'll never see a child outside playing. I live on the nicer side on the east. It's because of global warming, Severin. They're gonna die. Global warming. The gym helps me, but I think my sleep apnea hurts me. I struggle with getting enough sleep. Oh no, Rouse, there's a couple of people. Ambi has like not sleep, but stays up all the time. Holtz also stays up a lot. I live in suburbs, not in the city. 2012 for the... Yeah, so I think your experience as someone in the suburbs is different than someone who's currently living in the city, which is definitely different than someone living in Exurbia. 2012 for the iPhone... Dang, that's pretty good, Ronan Storm. It still charges up? That's impressive. You have outliers, yes, but generalizations for the most part. That's why it's called generalization. We have exceptions, but it's not the rule. True, but I'm just saying generations, not generalizations. But a generation, I'm just saying why I don't think saying a millennial is necessarily helpful for the cause of why people like to use it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not like doubting the idea of it. I'm just saying I find it much more helpful if someone were to tell me what part of the country they grew up in and like their socioeconomic status. I think that would tell me more than just their year that they were born. Me personally. I thought I heard about warp cores which defaulted to Star Trek. Warp cores? What? Purple Haze Jay. I am going gray at 37. You're not going gray at Jay. You're not going gray. I just saw you. Let's see so far how this is worse. No, they always say this is the worst one, Ronin Storm. Everybody says Man of Medan is like their least favorite. And so far, I'm like kind of saying it's either my first or second favorite. So far. It just picked up a lot of the keep it. It just picked up a lot of the story got in quicker. It's a more intriguing story and there's more jump scares to it. Like let's say versus like which one was super long. So I played the one about the hotel, the first one I streamed.
Jesus. What happened down here?
And I feel like that one just took a ton of time to develop. Okay, let's go out this way. Dude, I thought we came in this way. Charles Perez. Wait, that's not a real dog tag. Let me go look at that again. That's not a real dog tag. Dog tags don't have your address. This doesn't have a blood type. This isn't real. This isn't real. Oh my goodness. It's a generalization of an era of time. Oh, this guy just now waking up. Hold on. Go get him. Let me see. I used to stay up all day for 24 hours, bro, but that was when until 18 till 20. Oh my god, 18 till 20. Why, Ronin Storm? Sound like Ambi. Ambi's always staying up a super long time.
Alright, buck up. Buck it up. Buck it up, B-boy. Alright, beat it up, B. Alright. Let's do this.
Hold on, let me catch y'all. Let me get. I feel like this could be a quick. This guy could drown really quick. Where are they? Some cargo ship.
Shit.
Sure, they'll find each other. It's generally the era of time. That's what people refer to when they say generation. I get it. I'm just saying it's not helpful. Like, generalizations just aren't helpful for me. Because as someone who, like, I read these generation things, I'm like, that's just a certain segment. And I think as the world and the country, your children, for example, they're more diverse. The idea that we can just generalize like an entire group of people that were born in a certain time frame just doesn't make sense to me. I think like generations were super helpful at a certain period of time, but with the rapid acceleration of technology and the inequities that we see where you have certain people who have like high-speed internet and who have that for a while in other parts of the country who still don't even have a good internet connection, I just don't feel like it's becoming quickly outdated to say like a generation that's from this 10 to 15 year time frame shares anything alike. Perfect example. If someone was born in 2000 versus someone born in 2015, they're technically the same generation, right? No, like it's just too far. Like there's nothing similar about those two children's like upbringing. So that's all I was getting at. I was born in 94. We like most of the same stuff the guys in the 80s and 90s liked. Watching Halloween, Rambo, Rocky, Friday the 13th, and stuff with my dad. No, you like doing stuff with your dad. I'm not saying that like you didn't. I'm just saying like, but I feel like someone who was actually like born, who grew up in the 80s would have said like, yo, if we like, what movie did they like in the 90s? They would have probably said something like Pulp Fiction. Right? That's what I'm saying. I guess that's what I would say. I mean, like, that's a lot of testosterone, though, that you threw out there. Rambo, Rocky, I'm surprised you didn't throw Predator. Purple, my parents are 70 and I'm 37. The group was closer to me in looks. But after 2,000 kids born now talk about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. I think I find more older people talking about Facebooks than younger people. I'm pretty sure Facebook would actually agree with me on that one too. And I don't hear anybody talking about Twitter. Like, no young kid talks about Twitter. See, I think this is like your generation, Severin. Maybe it's not gone. I don't know. They're bootleggers on dog tags. Oh no, they're not. Roster, I wouldn't believe the sleep will be better secret. Oh man, yo, I'm really far behind. Hold on, y'all. So they didn't stamp your blood type on those tags. When they see type O universal journey, they start licking their chops. Who starts licking their chops? No one does this, Severin. Stop it. The fun of having insomnia. Oh, Ambi, I know. I don't know, but I know you suffer from insomnia. I don't know if I lose the weight from 500 pounds purple to 200 now. In 3 years, I fixed my... Wow, Runstorm, you weigh 500 pounds, you weigh 282 now? You should document that. That's huge. Congrats, by the way. Remy Cam, he's asleep. He's asleep, Holt. He was up earlier. He was over there earlier, but now he's asleep. He's really tired too, so anytime I leave, I have to put him in doggy daycare, and he loves doggy daycare, but he's tired. He's tired right now. Generalizations are helpful in the fact that they allow you to find a more common denominator, which is what they are meant to do anyway. Doesn't mean it fits all, but I just don't think that's true. I think there's less and less common denominators. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be very hard for you to prove to me that someone born in Iowa in 2000 shares the same experience as someone born in Massachusetts in 2000. It's just going to be really hard for me to see that. It's going to be hard for me to see like how someone who grew up in rural America and the problems that they're facing now as far as the opioid pandemic or whatever is the same as someone that's in the inner city where there isn't necessarily the same pandemic. Actually, what's crazy is like the drug pandemic that's happening right now in rural America is probably more similar to the inner city drug pandemic that happened in the 70s and 80s, but they're not treated the same. I think that's a shame. What, Legend's here? Legend 350, what's up? Hi, bro. Your Houston Rockets just got a critical steal in that game versus Denver Nuggets, looking like your Rockets about to win tonight. What? Sanchez is in chat too. So y'all, we're gonna be talking sports. So y'all know after this channel, I always head over to Jeff Janak and Ryzak Show. We talk. You might like that channel, Legend. It's on Jeff Janak. He does something called Coffee Chat, and we talk sports. You might like that, Legend, because you like sports. No new nephew puppy today, Purple. What do you mean nephew puppy? Remy Bammy? He's down there. I agree with that. Where someone is born makes a huge difference. Generational wealth is tremendous. Hoarding for money for the people. Yeah, I think, Roster, that's all I'm saying. I think I get it. I get the understanding of saying like a millennial, but I think it's like most time when I see things about millennials, I'll see things about like something about, oh, they went to college. But the truth of the matter is the majority of like, we still have half of millennials didn't go to school, didn't go to higher education. So why would I say like that whole thing just throws off? Like we talk about millennials like, oh, they're all about their mental health, but a lot of the millennials or Gen Z, I'm saying millennial, Gen Z, they're all about mental health and they take breaks at work. But there's a lot of Gen Z who like don't do that. They're working paycheck to paycheck, hustling, doing tons of stuff, you know, like on the grind, working 16, 18 hours day in and day out. So that's why I say, like, I just don't find the idea of a generation just has a lot less importance to me, personally. What? That's huge. What is it? What is it? I agree. What's huge? What do you mean that's huge? What do you mean? What am I saying? Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Nice. I soon changed my logo for the new. Hey, Jeff, I was just telling people about your show later on tonight where we talk about sports and everything going on. Good win on the Giants. So, Sam, as I was telling y'all earlier, Crow Resin was on earlier. I was telling everybody about my friend Sam, who is really good at trivia. he's a Giants fan. So I actually follow Giants and he follows the Rockets. Mavericks, what's your channel? Check them out. Love talking sports. So Ambi just posted it. Thanks Ambi for posting it. I'm gonna pin the message. That's the channel legend. That's Jeff Janek's channel. He talks with Ryzak. Great channel. It's about an hour long if you can catch it. And they go over like just all the current events in sports and stuff. I think you'll like it. Yeah, no Remy nephew today. Oh yeah, he's. I actually would show you all. He's like, let me see if I can. He's like, he's there. Let me see if I can get him. Let me see. You can like catch his paw. That's him. That's Remy. See, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. I tried to get him. I didn't want to disconnect my camera, but as you can see, Remy's sleeping. Facts Pro just described me. I dropped out of high school in 2008. Exactly, Ronan Storm, but you're a millennial. But how many times have you seen people characterize millennials about like this college person who like doesn't work and doesn't like it's not, it doesn't describe like, so what's the generalization when someone calls you? In fact, I bet you, Ronan Storm, when someone says you're a millennial, you kind of take offense to that. Because when I talk to millennials, that's the thing. Like I see like there's like 4 different categories of millennials. Like there's the category of the people who I went to the army with. There's the category of the people like I hire or I used to hire. There's the younger millennials. There's like the ones who are just like all about making the quick buck. Then there's the ones about the hustle. So many different things. Sanchez, what's going on? Bad news. No Wemby tonight on the show. We were just talking about Wemby. Who was talking about Wemby? I think Sanchez was saying Wemby. Sanchez was talking about, a lot of purple people think I am a college dude. Yeah, I know, Ronan Storm. I'm telling you. Like, the fact that you told me some demographic information about, like, where you are told me way more than you telling me you are a millennial. Just with that. And that's all I'm saying is I think if we, like, were able to, like, broaden our understanding of a generation, again, not against the idea of a millennial, Gen Z, Gen X, baby boomer, silent generation. What I am for is I just think I can tell way more based upon where you grew up, what your socioeconomic status is, and what you were doing at the age of 18 to 20. If I could figure out way more about you than you just telling me about your date, but obviously that's more data, correct? But I think that's more helpful to me. Like, because I'm going to have to find out that information anyway from you. Great to hear you're improving. Love hearing the goals achieved. But that's it. Okay, hold on. Let's go find this guy. Let's go find everybody else. Let's go find everybody else. Let's go find everybody else. Okay, they can't go that way. Oh, he's trying to open the thing. Purple, stop. You're a millennial from your games. Purple, stop. You're a millennial from your game. I'm a millennial from my games? I doubt that. I doubt that. But thank you. I'll take it. How am I a millennial from my games? How am I a millennial from my games? Like how I act? Or the games I play? But even that, I think there's like, I told you, I think there's like 4 to 7 different categories of millennials. Yeah. We're getting off the boat. We are getting off of this boat.
Who's there?
Maybe this guy dies. Yeah, maybe this guy dies. I kind of want to catch, let's see if we go this way. Oh, that door opened pretty easy. that's doing pretty well. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Holy shit on a shamrock.
Oh, I never heard that. I gotta use that. I'm gonna use that at work tomorrow. Holy shit on a shamrock. U.S. Central Infantry 14th Division. I'm not gonna say this is fake because World War II divisions, they had a bunch of them. And I do not know them all.
Hello?
He's gonna get caught. But I guess he doesn't know the pirates. He doesn't know anything about the pirates, right?
Perfect. Wonderful.
Oh, that guy. I think this place is a little haunted. What would y'all do if y'all got into this situation? Yeah, let's open this.
Fuck this place.
That's exactly what I just said in my mind. That's exactly what I just said. This is like the creepiest of the games. I swear, this is by far the creepiest of the games. He's gonna die. Hold his heartbeat. Isn't that the girl? I feel like that's the girl. Oh no, that's not the girl. Feel like that's a girl. So I'm gonna probably shut it down here in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. If you've missed it earlier, y'all, Severin Evans is a child of the 90s. He was born in the 90s. And he... I'm not gonna I'm picking on you, Severin. I'm messing with you. You can claim whatever you want to claim. You can self-identify however you want to self-identify, Severin. And I'm gonna respect that. Let's see if Severin's still in chat. From Nintendo favorite. All right, let's see. Thanks, all. I just need some change. Most family members told I would not get at 29 years now. 30. My cousin owes me some money. That's not Run Storm, but that's seriously awesome. Would love to. Run Storm, let me know. I need to bring Vet Cloud Gaming and Happy Veterans Day to Vet if he's still around. But Run Storm, let me know if you want to be on Shades of Purple. I don't think we've ever told your story, but I would love to find out more and just everything you've been doing. From your Nintendo favorite list? That's anybody who likes Nintendo is going to tell you. Anybody who was playing Nintendo is going to tell you those games, though, Holt. It was my aunt's old house was haunted in my house for a bit, like active, but nothing majority. No, Holt, if someone dies, I'm okay with someone dying in the game. If someone died, look at that gun. That's interesting. Surprised he's not even noticing that gun. Cause it's just like floating. That would creep me out probably more than anything.
What am I hearing?
You know what I mean? That would probably really creep me out. Gun just floating.
They're close.
Something tells me this guy's gonna die. Defend our future. Join now. Loose lips sink ships. Everybody died in this ship. I feel like everybody's gonna die in this ship. Mustard gas. Seems like a World War I type of thing. Mustard gas is no joke, y'all.
Maybe they're through here.
In the army, I had to take a course on mustard gas.
Need something to help me get up there.
Well, it's a chemical course. It was about biological and chemical warfare and what to do. And bottom line is, you're screwed with mustard gas. Just let me know, Runstorm. We can plan it out. I know you're busy. But yeah, my house pro was just shadow person activity, and my office chair keeps rolling in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. for it. I have it under my desk. Where do you work, Runstorm? If you don't mind asking. Not like where, but like what type of job?
Julia? Hello?
Cause y'all know. Oh, here we go. Finally, we get another, Okay, that was an interesting one. That was interesting. And if y'all haven't checked out Run and Storm, he's also a streamer. Does playthroughs and does videos and just overall just plays games. Serious true gamer and collector. So if you're into game collecting, most likely Run and Storm's got you covered.
Skeletons. Skeletons?
It's your self-employment stuff, fixing or building PCs. I built like 3 on my own, and then I built the rest for my family and friends. Side job for now. Nice. It's that hustle. You're on that, you're in that grind, Run and Storm. I hear you. What kind of PC do you have? I actually don't think I've ever seen that, Run and Storm. Maybe I gotta check out your Twitch channel. Because I know you have the Twitch thing. And if you make that video about how to stream with Restream, you already know I'll be there. Because I have Restream. And I want to stream on Twitch, not because I like YouTube better, but I feel like there's more people watching game streams on Twitch, and hopefully like I can get them to subscribe on YouTube. That's my theory. But probably we'll try that in January. I do a lot of experiments on this channel with content and stuff. Oh, I love it. You already did? What did I miss? I didn't get it. I didn't see it.
Alex? Julia? Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, get off. Jump. 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 Why would you go right to the second floor after you jumped off the second floor? I don't understand that. He jumped on the thing just to go to the second floor. He just jumped off of the second floor. Right? Sorry, I had to go cook some curry. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you made curry. What type of curry? Type of curry, Severin. You missed my comment, Severin. I said however you want to identify. If it's a child of the 90s, you can identify as a child of the 90s. I was wrong to deny your self-identification. So, that's what I will do for you, Severin. So if you want to be referred to as someone who grew up in the 90s, I will refer to you as a child of the 90s. Back though, what did I miss? I make the Japanese curry that my mother taught me how to make. Interesting. Well, what's the main thing in your curry? I guess that's what I'm saying. Because there's a bunch of curries, like, right? My new job I want to do, I'm learning, doing research is voiceover for anime or video games, or I've been doing free YouTube lessons or classes. Nice, Runstorm. Runstorm, why won't you know games really well. Why don't you get in the game industry? I always tell people who are really into games, why don't they start, like, learning how to code and getting into the game industry? Remember, chat, if your chat is moving or any other strange activity, then dial NYC Holtz. NYC has like so many different zip codes too, Holtz. Like there's 212. There's something with a 7. There's something with an 8. I'm trying to think of all the New York City zip codes. It's not self-identification. I was a child born in the 90s. I get it, but you grew up in the 90s. You grew up as a child who grew up in the 90s. Some people would say that you didn't. You're not that. But I respect your self-identification as a child who grew up in the 90s. That's what I'm saying. I'm just respecting your boundaries. Like I'm respecting like how you want to identify. That's all. I don't understand what's wrong with that. The main thing in the curry can be either pork, chicken, or beef being my personal favorite. It's cooked with a thick spice roux that thickens it up like a gravy. Nice. Sounds good. Take a picture. Well, I guess you can't share it, but you should start a channel to take a picture to cook it. I'll watch it. I might do that. And Legend did tell me for doing ITPC stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. If you know how to do it, it's pretty good. But I suck at coding and drawing, but voiceovers. But you could take a class for it, Ronan Storm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, I think there needs to be more, like, if you have a passion for something, learn how to, like, especially for a medium, like, learn how to create something in that medium. And then you'll be love doing something. Okay, this chick's gonna die. Dead. Oh shit. She dead. She's probably dead. She's probably dead. It's a good chance she dies.
What in God's name is this?
Good chance this chick dies. Nice ballroom. I think she's done. I think she's done. That's not a false statement. I didn't say it was a false statement. Severin, I'm just saying I respect how you're identifying. I'm just all I'm saying, Severin. Like, jeez. The game's so defensive. Like, I'm using your characterization of yourself. I'm agreeing with you. Hi, jeez. Next time, but I don't want people seeing my sleeved up tattoo arm, so I would have to be careful about the photo. Then wear a sweater. I think it's interesting how cooking shows, like, back in, like, the 80s and 90s were, like, a huge thing. Or I used to watch a lot of them. And now I think, like, YouTube has just made that, like, irrelevant. Like, that and cooking books. I think that's crazy. How those are just, like, no longer things we really need. Let me read this really quick. Means okay, well, later born of disease. Return 90. Yeah, if I had to like remember this, but this seems like it could have went with that other game I played, New Hope. There's a lot of like little tie-ins with that in this game. Like that's the second time I saw something regarding New Hope. right? There was the first book that chick was reading in the very beginning of the game, and then that. But I think this girl is already dead. Okay, yep, she's dead. You're seeing stuff like this, you're probably dead. A blood fountain? You're probably not making this out of this game out alive. She didn't really have a big role in this game. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's not like we lost a lot with her. So far, none of them have really had a big role in the game. No, let's go through that door. He turned that fast. Wait, what's that? But I'm a very nice guy unless you mess with me. I look mean, but I'm a very nice guy unless you mess with me. So if they mess with you, you don't look mean? I mean, I went. Oh, I get it. Means you're nice until they mess with. I don't look very inviting, but I promise you, I won't harm anyone unless provoked anyway. He turned that. So I'm not getting defensive. You say you didn't grow up in the whatever because you weren't old enough, but that's just isn't how that works. I grew up in the 90s in the transition period into 2000s. I get Severin. However you want to identify is how I will respect that. I don't understand why that's so. I'm literally telling you, okay, I respect your characterization of yourself, your identity, Severin. How is that like? How's that wrong? Purple, dial in New York City. I'll be there. I'll have it play and fix the problem. I bet. Take a pic for that, Purple. Might be important on your phone. You have technology. I have take a pic of what? Oh, all of that stuff of the book? Nah, that's too much. I have technology, but I kind of want to see this chick die. Like, I don't know why, but her character's kind of bothering me. I remember both the 90s and 2000s. Best of both worlds there, I suppose. There you go. You know, he remembers 93, 94, 95. Remembers all that. Not the early 90s, mind you, but you get what I mean. Yeah, you remember the 90s that you characterize as the 90s. Again, like whatever your definition is, Severin, I'm here for it. Rude, bad, Purple, bad. What do you mean bad? What am I saying? What? Like, she's kind of a fraud of a pilot, of a boat master. That's the whole thing. Like, she's not really a good boat person. Like, she has fake credentials and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, let's open the random coffin. I told you, if you're seeing a blood coffin, you're probably not making it out alive. She's probably better out there anyway, because there's no gas. Or not. So the gas obviously makes you hallucinate. That's what we're learning. How do I get over there? Manchurian gold. Ah. Oh, that's Manchurian gold. Someone mentioned grow up in the 90s. Grab your coins and let's play Tekken. Ridge Racer and Terminator still in the arcade. Ooh, Jay, you get them. But that's the point of the game, to see who lives. Wanting to see her go rest in peace. Nah, I think it's seeing a good story for me, Ronin Storm. I play these games for the story. Like, I can definitely play it over again, But I'm going to play this game multiple times. Like, I'm going to play the first one just to see the story. Then I'll play it again, most likely, to see, no, I didn't do anything. Oh, she's going to run into that boy. Because he fell, right? Oh, there he is. I told you. He's going to run into each other.
Brad.
But he's still seeing her as like,
Brad.
she's gonna.
What are you? Hey, what's wrong? What are you doing? Stop it! Brad, stop!
Let's see. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Brad's gone. Brad's gone. All right, we may call it here. We may call it here. I think Brad's gone. Changing rooms are a bad idea for her. No, she got fresh air. That's the whole thing. I think that's the point. I think there's gases in this game. I think there's gases in the game. Let me get it like that. Let me go off. Probably gonna get those people killed too. Like, I think the whole point is there's gases in the game, and that's making them hallucinate. Like, we saw that earlier. So she went outside and she got fresh air, and so she's good for now. But that other dude, he's like hallucinating. So the more they smoke all the, they breathe all these fumes, the more they like see stuff, I'm assuming. But most of these games have like another point to it. So I'm not sure. Like, there's like some supernatural element to them. So that's what I don't know quite yet. Yeah. Do we have any arcades around here anymore unless Dave and Buster's counts? Dave and Buster's. I didn't even know Dave and Buster's was still around. I played at the pool room, 25 cents a play. It was fun. 25 cents pool balls. Wow. That's, I remember that. The most handsome man in the world has entered. Hey, Miss Urban World, how are you? We were just talking about the 90s and growing up. Severin self-identifies as of someone who grew up in the 90s. I'm just gonna do that. That's gonna be my joke for today, Severin. Yeah, just go with it. In terms of me mentioning games in the arcade, House of the Dead, what a classic that was in my opinion. Arcade games. So the games I used to play in the arcade, there was this game that you would put a quarter in or a coin, and it was like a little BB gun, and so it wasn't like a video game, but it was like a machine thing, and you would like point and shoot the ball, and you would like knock out things. So it wasn't like a video game. It was like more mechanical than that. That's what I remember playing in the roller skate ring. That's how you know. Like, there weren't arcade. I don't remember arcades, but I remember the arcade games at the roller ring, like the skating ring. That was the hangout, not this arcade stuff, not these 90s kids stuff. That wasn't. Let's see. In terms of me mentioning games, actually we have the Battleground games, but it's a bunch of. Hey, yes, ping pong isn't well known outside of New York. Ping pong. I'm Canadian. I can tell you that's wrong. Ping pong. Ping pong's like world renowned. Purple. You can do Shades of Purple 13 Part 2 with Jay. If Jay wants to come on. I haven't done interviews in a while. I told you I needed to vet. If Vet's around still, I need to do his anniversary. I was supposed to do that this week, but I was at work, so I need to get in touch with Vet. I'll hit him up. It's not stuff like I was born in 94. Severin, I get it, Severin. Like, it's science. I get it. I don't know everyone mentioned it. I never heard it. They call it table tennis. Same game, really. Table tennis and ping pong? Potentially. But I know paddle and all those racket sports that are on a court are not the same. I think you told me this month. I still have a long, long way to go, but I remember you were learning more Spanish too. Severin knows. Well, his wife speaks Spanish. I don't know, but I know of it, and I was born in Canada. Only 6. That's y'all talking. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. My brother's ping pong table, and backyard. Really? You're going to learn Espanol extremely fast. I love it. I can't write Japanese kanji though. Can't read kanji either. Forgive me, Purple. Forgive her. She can only speak it and hasn't even tried learning Spanish. Nope, dead language, Mr. Urban World. I was speaking Spanish with my cousins on my previous show. I can speak it, but can't write it. Severin, you're 84 to me. Severin. Dead language? Yeah, it's a dead language. It's dying. Dying language. You're only 2 languages in the world. English and non-English. Joking. But yeah, y'all, it's prove it? I could probably prove it. Because you start seeing what? You're starting seeing Spanglish, right? You're starting to see the language dying out from its original roots. You actually have people who identify as Latinx, which you can't even pronounce the word X in Spanish. So that's why it's a dying language, is because it's being gradually worn away for some other language that we all speak. How about that? For me, I know English even though I'm Puerto Rican and Honduran. I didn't know you were Honduran, Ronan Storm. But I understand if you know. She thinks she's so cool and she doesn't like barbecue. That's false. Barbecue chicken isn't a food. Chicken shouldn't be barbecue. I already told y'all this. Stop it. Stop it. You're triggering me. I'm being triggered. Trigger warning. What do they say, Gen Z? What would know? What's down there somewhere? Learning Spanish alone can increase your income in certain fields. I'm kidding, obviously. Yeah, I think I understood what you said there, Jay. But yeah, everyone. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm about to head over to that's Legends channel. Oh no, that's Legend. We were showing Legend where to go for Jeff's channel. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna turn it down. Thanks for joining me on this gameplay. Sorry, no one died. We'll see. I probably could have got that chick killed right there. More I think about it, but she might already be dead in my opinion. So we'll see. But thanks everybody for coming by. I will do Shades of Purple this Thursday. And then big news next week. So more to come on that, and then I'll play this game again next week. And then we'll probably do another Purple Shades giveaway, one of my favorite games of 2023, on Shades of Purple this Thursday. So if you want to come up, come on. We'll do a giveaway. I think Chariot Man won the first one, so who knows? That was what was it for, Chariot Man? I forgot what you won it for. Remnant 2. So $50 to Chariot Man. And I don't know what we'll do this week. Maybe 10 hearts or something. One of my indies. You get the cans for no rest in peace. I get the cans? What? What are cans? Santa will bring your AR glasses. Mark my words. For Rouster probably. Cherryman has been enjoying his gaming handhelds. His channel blew up after he bought Steam Deck Ally, and if it works for you, and if he's making money and he can make that into a business and write that off, that's huge. But Cherryman's been at it for a while, so I'm really happy for his success. Purple, tell everyone I can speak and rap faster. We can just do it. Y'all can both come on the show next time I do a Shades of Purple community stream. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm over on to the other one. Thanks so much. Outro song. Take care. Oh, first off, as you know, it doesn't matter where you game, what you game on, how long you've been gaming. As long as you're gaming, you're good with me. And as always, this is Purple Haze, and the proof is in the plane. And you can identify however you want to identify for whatever decade you were born with. I will respect your stuff, your identity. That's what I'll say. All right, later, tomato can. I don't know. I'm gonna have to catch this stream, but later, y'all. I'll check you out. Y'all know I'll be in y'all streams. All right, take care. Later.